Hey friends, before I head out the door, I just wanted to explain that I am going to the barn today and I'm taking some containers, all my plants, all my soil, everything to the barn with me so that I can pot up a couple of containers that will live at the barn. So I'm going to pot them up with a bunch of flowers. I'll explain what the flowers are, and I'm super excited about this one. We're gonna flank the barn door, and I will keep you posted all summer as to how they look. Here we go. All right, so real quick, I just wanted to go over the supplies that I'm taking with me today to work on this project. I have two of these resin barrel type containers and my plants. So I have two Vermillionaire plants, two Vermillionaires, four of the Superbells Tropical Sunrise, two of the Laguna Blue Sky with White Eye, two Blew My Mind Evolvulus. So that is what is going in these containers. I have to get some soil and I'll show you where they're going. Okay, first things first, we have the container set up. Now let me grab our plants. So I'm going to pot them both up together and then we'll get them settled into their spots. But before we start planting, I want to add the Osmocote slow release fertilizer. I'm trying to be pretty generous here because this needs to last for about 3 months, and then I'll add more. The first plant going in is Vermillionaire Cuvier, or the firecracker plant. It's going to be the centerpiece of the pot, so it's going right in the middle. And it may look small now, but it will really fill out and grow in and become the thriller of these containers. Next up is the Superbells Double Orange. Now this plant was not in the back of my car when I started out at the house. I stopped at the nursery on the way because I was looking for another Blew My Mind Evolvulus. They did not have it, but they did have these beautiful double orange Superbells, so I decided they had to go in the container, so they are an addition. Blew My Mind Evolvulus. Superbells Tropical Sunrise. The next plant going in is the Laguna Compact Blue with White Eye, Lobularia. This one is a little pot bound. And it's finally time to water them in. This is Miracle-Gro Bloom Booster water soluble fertilizer that I've added to the water and just watering them in for the first time. And I also brought some compost with me. So this is a fairly coarse compost, and I thought it would be nice as a top dress on these containers, just filling in where there's soil exposed around the plants to help with moisture retention and to give the containers that finished look. Alright guys, I forgot to record the outro for our video, so here I am a few days later. But we did not place those containers on either side of the door just because we had some equipment on the left side of the door. So I will go back, make sure it's set up. Every time I go to the barn, I will make sure I take some fertilizer and water with water soluble fertilizer because these are annuals and they do want fertilizer on a regular basis. So they will make sure they water them daily, and I will make sure that they get the fertilizer at least once a week. Most times I am at the barn twice a week, so we'll make sure they're plenty watered. So the reason I chose blue and orange and a brown container, well, one, I love the whiskey barrel look, especially at a barn. I think that's a nice look. I did get the resin containers because they're lighter, and in July we need to switch barns. So I thought it would be much easier if we got the resin containers as opposed to the wooden, the wooden barrels. So that was the reason for that. Orange and blue and brown are the colors of the stable. So let me pop up a picture of Kyle wearing orange and blue and Ray wearing orange and brown. And yeah, that's the reason. So when the horses race, those are the colors they typically wear. So I thought it'd be fun to have those outside of their barn doors. So that's the reason. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I will be planting up a lot more containers this summer, in the next several weeks, actually. So there are more container videos to come. And next time I will definitely try to slow it down a little bit and kind of go through the exact steps of planting each container. So, all right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day.